Here you can see a Chinese elm that I have grown out completely for various different reasons. Doesn't look nice right now, and it will probably a long time until it will look nice again. But now is the question, can I clean it up a little bit now, or should I wait? And we often face the same question in software development. Can I implement the feature now, or should I do something different? Hi, my name is David, and in this series I'm talking about software development while I work on my bonsai trees and on my pre-bonsai. This is not a finished bonsai yet, and because of that I'm treating it differently than a finished bonsai. I'm letting it grow out for several reasons, one of them being that it has a pretty big wound here, and growth above this spot where the wound is will help heal this wound. So the question is, can I clean up the branches here, or should I wait and do something different? This is a decision we also often face in software development. Can I implement a new feature? Can I change the design of the software? Can I do something that is valuable for the customer, or should I clean something up first? So stuff that Kent Beck has written in Tidy First. When can we defer a decision to tidy, and when should we do it now? With the tree, we have to listen to what the tree is telling us. So the first thing I'll do here is I will inspect the wound and see whether it's healing well, and this will then tell me whether I need more growth above the wound or whether I can already clean up some branches there. So I'm going to remove the cut paste from the wound, and then we can decide what to do next. This is some pretty sticky stuff, but it helps with healing the wound. And as you can see here, the wound did already start to heal over, but it's still a pretty big gap here that hasn't any new tissue over it. So the tree will need quite some more time to heal this wound. And because of that, I should allow a lot of growth above this wound. And that's why I will try to maybe clean it up a little bit above, because cleaning it can also stimulate new growth here. But I will let most of those branches up here grow even further out to help heal this wound. While I clean this wound and remove a little bit of tissue here to stimulate new growth of scar tissue over the wound, I will scar it a little bit again. While I'm doing this, let's talk about software development. Sometimes we want to do something in our software and the software itself is not ready for it. In case of the tree, the health of the tree is always the most important thing. So the tree tells us when it's ready for some kind of work. In software, the health of the software should be, or of the code should be, very important to us, because the easier the code is to work with, the better it will, the easier it will be to add features in the future. So in software development, we balance adding features now versus adding features in the future. With the tree, when we hurt the tree too much right now, it will also make it harder for us to work on it in the future. In the worst case, it could die. So this is a balancing act. And with the tree, I can decide myself. With software, there's probably a lot of people who will have a say in what to do now and what to defer for later. And when we defer something to later, it might cause problems somewhere else. Like if we don't implement any new features because we want to refactor something first, that will often be the correct decision. But when we refactor too long and never add new features because we are never satisfied with the design, we might kill the software project, because not adding any features will in the end kill the project. So this is a balancing act. Like, I have to listen to the tree, how much it can take now and how much I can defer. In software development, we have to listen to the code and to our customers' needs, something that requires probably a little bit of experience until we can get it right. To get this experience more quickly, the best way is to work in an iterative manner with a lot of feedback, and to always try to get better feedback faster. So I've scarred the tree a little bit here, and I can now start to clean up a little bit above, but not too much because we need a lot of growth here. On the other hand, the cleanup might stimulate some new growth. So I am also not too worried. Let's remove some of the branches that will definitely not be needed, like this one and this one. Now I'm gonna stop cleaning up the part above the wound. Maybe this one, this is already broken off. Here I'm done for now. What I can do is clean up the branches below the wound, but I will do this in another video. Right now, the only thing left is I will put some cut paste over the wound again so it can heal better, and that's it for now. So to remember from this video is that sometimes we have to defer something that we want to do because the tree tells us it is not ready for it yet. And in software, the same thing can happen. Our code can be in a state where it is not ready for a change yet, and then we should defer the change and tidy things up, refactor, or add tests before we do the change. Because if we do the change too early, we might hurt the code or the tree more than helping it.